Hello everybody, yes sir, Nick back with another episode of Minecraft Exploration! Yay! Okay, so in the last episode we got our trident. This episode, we need to enchant it. In addition, we're also going to take a look at fishing. I know, two completely unrelated things, right? I have what I need here to make a perfect fishing rod. So we'll have it with Unbreaking 3, Mending, Luck of the Sea 3, and Lure 3. We are going to enchant our uh, trident. So now with the trident, there's actually three mutually exclusive enchants. So if you want, you'd have to have you'd have to have three different tridents in order to have one of each. So you'd have channeling, which we talked about in the last episode, where if you're in a thunderstorm, it'll cause a bolt of lightning. You have riptide, which will propel you through the water or even out of the water. And then you have loyalty. I'm going to go with loyalty on this one because this trident I'm going to use kind of as a main weapon in addition to my sword. Be my main water weapon. So we're going to go with loyalty. Loyalty 3 will cause the trident to come back to me if I throw it. So we'll have Unbreaking 3, Loyalty 3, Mending, and then Impaling. Now, Impaling can go all the way up to 5, but I only have an Impaling 4 book. Impaling causes additional damage to water-based mobs. So like fish, squid, drowned. So we're going to add that. Now, in addition, I was doing a little bit of research, and I found out that you can actually uh, enchant your shield. I did not know such things existed. So I'm going to enchant it with Mending and Unbreaking. Those seem to be the only two that you can put on a shield. But that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's first and foremost get Mending. I was going to try to get to level 30, or, like grind through and get to level 30. But all it was going to give me Riptide, and I don't want that, and I didn't want to have to spend a ton of time cycling through when I already have books to do what I want. So we're going to put Mending on it. We're going to put Loyalty 3. Unbreaking 3, and hopefully I have enough enchants left. I do not. And then we'll put Impaling 4 on it next. With the rods, we'll put Mending and Unbreaking together, and we'll need more levels. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to grind levels anyway, which is okay. And actually, maybe... It's been a while since we visited the Blaze Farm. I don't know though, because I can't. I mean, I do need the blaze rods. I have plenty though. I need blaze rods because in another episode here shortly, we're gonna go find the stronghold. But yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just hang out here. I'll get the levels, and then we'll come back so I can finish up the enchanting. I guess we're gonna have to do that. Ugh, make life so difficult, you know? That's alright. Let's put that there. Alright, we'll do that. I'll cut, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we have all the levels we need. Impaling 4. It could be improved by one more, but that's okay. So, Trident can be used as a thrown weapon. Boo! It can be used as a melee weapon. Now, it doesn't have an area of attack in terms of like a sweeping edge like the sword does. It's more like the axe. My favorite thing on it though is the loyalty. So I gotta throw it, and it comes right back to me. Whoop! And it comes back. Whoop! And it comes back. I love that. I love that aspect of it. Alright, so next up, now that we have... actually, let's drop off some of these bones since we don't need them. And I'll throw the rotten flesh in there. Why not? Yeah, I could throw the glass in there, I guess. I'd gotten some glass because I was leveling up one of the villagers that we needed. And then, so I got enough levels. I combined my fishing rods and put the last enchant book on it. So this is the perfect fishing rod. So let's go fish. Let's talk about fishing. Now, I can't remember if it was 1.18. I think it was either 1.17 or 1.18 to where they changed the requirements of being able to fish for treasure. In the past, we used to be able to develop a, a contraption that allowed you to fish while being AFK, as long as you could have something hold on to the trigger button, or to, in my, in the case on a PC, to the mouse button. That got nerfed, I think, in 1.18, maybe 1.17. And so now the requirements to fish, you have to have a large body of water. And I think it has to be like 2 or 3 deep in order for it to qualify for anything more than just fish and junk. So you can still have the AFK fish farms, but you'll only get fish and trash. So you won't get anything good. You won't get like enchantment books or better fishing rods or anything like that. In order to get those, you have to actually fish in a large body of water. Do I agree with that choice by Mojang? I liked the AFK fish farms, but I get it. They're trying to make it to where you have to play the game more, right? And you have to do more exploration and do more things. It's just like the upcoming nerf on being able to get the really good enchanted books from a librarian. Yeah, no more will you be able to get mending on the first book. So you're really going to have to grind through. I guess we can go to bed. You'll have to really grind through the villagers and like turning them into librarians and getting them. I think. Um, oh yeah, hey, that's right. I got another achievement. But yeah, but you'll have to go through a lot. I think it's like the expert level or something on it before you'll get a good enchant. Okay, so we have a couple different options. We could fish in the river. I want to fish over on our docks. I built the ship. I think it's a cool place to hang out. So that's where we're gonna go. Over in the distance there, I've got a building constructed or constructing. I've been working on it on the side. In the last episode that I did with Layla, we talked about kind of how she wanted to live on top of a hotel. So I've started building that for her. I'm not gonna go into it yet because you guys are just gonna have to wait. All right, where do we want to fish from? I'll fish from the bow, I guess. Okay, so fishing. You have a fishing rod, just like you would with a bow, or not even a bow, but like, yeah, I guess with technically with a bow. You don't have to hold it, but you right click and notice how it has little bubbles going on. It'll get pulled down. When it gets pulled beneath the surface, then I'll right click again like that, and there we go. So now we got our first fishing, and we got a puffer fish. Let's watch the boop. And so you just gotta kind of just do this. Hang out, relax. Welcome to my fishing stream. Today, Nick is hunting the largemouth bass. Actually, I want the puffer fish. I need the puffer fish to make potions of underwater breathing. So I'm trying to get as many puffer fish as I can. But I can also use the raw cod and the salmon to tame more cats, because that's another achievement, right? Tame one of every type of cat. So we'll have to do that. Um, Now, if we get any treasure, cool. But it's not my purpose out here. Puffer fish. Um, yeah. With the potions of water breathing, I think the next episode that I do with Layla, I'll get her. We'll get set up with the potions of water breathing and some night vision potions, and then we'll go take on one of the underwater monuments. You don't necessarily need to have netherite to do that, so she'll be fine. Oh yeah, and something else I didn't mention with the fishing. Whenever you catch something, you get a little bit of experience. So if you need to, mend stuff up, just put it in your offhand, and then put your fishing rod out. Okay, speaking of which, let's put my shield out there. We'll heal up the shield a little bit. But yeah, so the next episode I do with Layla, I want to take on the underwater monument, and we've got a plethora of those around here. Um, Maybe before that, maybe in my next episode, if I don't do a building thing with like the lighthouse or something, and I decided to adventure off and do some more exploring, I might make a bunch of Eyes of Ender and go searching for the stronghold. And then once I find the stronghold, I'm gonna link it up with a network for the or in the Nether. Um, just happens to work better that way. I mean, it all depends on how far away it is. If the stronghold is like right across the way, then that's fine. But usually, I think there's like a minimum distance, excuse me, of like 1,000 blocks or something like that from you. I'm not 100% sure. I remember one of the people I watch was mentioning something like that. I think it might have been Pixel Riffs, maybe Waddles. Um, they were mentioning, when they were looking for the stronghold, that there is a certain distance away from your spawn area that they have. There's like a minimum distance, and they can be in a certain radius from there. So we'll go looking. We'll use the all of those ender eyes that we got, and we've gotten a ton. Oh, okay, so we got our first piece of treasure, and that first piece of treasure is an enchanted bow with unbreaking. Yay! But yeah, this is another one of those grindy things, right? I was talking about that in a little bit, kind of scatterbrained in the last episode. But I like showing you guys the grind stuff, make you guys appreciate kind of what has to be done behind the scenes. You'll find a lot of YouTubers, they'll just kind of cut through all of that, and so it makes really good quality content for you to be able to watch it, and transitions from over here to over there. But you don't really get an appreciation for all of the work that goes into actually having to grind for all of this stuff, right? Having to fish, having to go searching the entire ocean looking for a drowned with a trident, mining for diamonds. When I went this last time mining for the ancient debris, I didn't make you guys watch that, but it took several hours to do it. And I like doing the grindy stuff, especially when I can just kind of turn my brain off and just zone out. This is one of the things I was talking with one of the people I work with. They're asking me why I play a game like Minecraft, and I'm like, well, think of it like this. I mean, you get other guys that do like model trains or model cars, or like even them, like they're a bunch of mechanics, right? And they just kind of can zone out and do whatever they need to and fix things or build things or make things. Well, that's what Minecraft does for me. Right? Minecraft allows me to go into a fictional world and do some exploration. It allows me to build things. Am I the greatest builder in the world? No, I'm not. But I like taking images and videos of other things that folks have done. Here's another piece of treasure. Um, and building upon it, right? And that's kind of how I am in life. When in my last job, I told my last boss, right? I will never come up with the world-changing idea and revolutionize what we're doing. I'm imitative, but what I will do is I will take. Did we get a? We did get a nautilus shell. Okay, that's good. I did confirm that we do need at least 8 to make a conduit. And I think we'll make a conduit kind of in this area, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll make it another place. But yeah, like I'm imitative. I can take what somebody else has thought up, and I can put my own twist on it. Now I always try to give credit for where I get the ideas. I don't just wake up and get my ideas, right? For a lot of things, and so like I'll link the YouTubers that I watched, or if there's a Reddit post or something like that that I found, and that's who I am. That's what I do. As long as I have an example to build off of, I can then take it the step further and enhance upon it. But I have to have that example. So that's just me. All right, and here's our first bit of trash. There's a bowl. But yeah, it happens. Oop, there's an alarm going off. But yeah. So Minecraft just kind of becomes that world where I can kind of escape and do my own thing and build up a world. I love it. I love the fact that I decided to come back to this world after I really kind of quit playing for a while. I was having computer problems, and life problems, getting down on myself and getting stressed out, and I've been having to, ooh, name tag. That's always good. But trying to just kind of, I don't know, rediscover life. I went through and I had gotten really sick, and I still don't have answers for what happened, and that's okay. I mean, I've chalked that up to just it happened. I'm glad that I'm alive and that I lived through it, and each day I strive to get better. My brain doesn't quite work the way that it used to, and it's just something I've had to learn to deal with. But Minecraft it's been a big help for me. It really has. And being able to get back into it and make videos in my spare time and just be able to escape to a world that's not as chaotic as the world that we live in right now, yeah, I think it's great. Would I want to live in Minecraft on my own? I don't know. Right? I saw some book series that I've been trying to get my girls to read, and they talk about, oh, this person wakes up and all of a sudden they're in the Minecraft world. It would be interesting, but I don't know that it would be all cracked up that it's supposed to be. But I guess I could survive. I could figure it out, I guess. But I'd miss my family. I do love my girls and my wife, and you know, and it's like I don't see my extended family as much as I ought to, but or call, and I probably should. I need to be better at that. I think we could all be better at that, right? All right, let's see. How many pufferfish do we have? Five. That's not quite enough. I need to fish some more. All right. So one good thing, it's raining. Kind of like in real life, I think. I don't know. I don't fish that much, but I've heard that when you get rain and the pitter patter, it kind of excites the fish, so you get more bites, more activity with the fish. Well, in Minecraft, it's the same way. When it rains, see, I'm getting more activity. Now, I do think I remember some type of mechanics about the time of day might matter, but I'm not 100% sure on that part. Hmm. Yeah, fishing. Fishing's nice. It's funny, like in real life, there's times where I was like, oh, maybe I should take up fishing and go fishing. It, the act of fishing really isn't what entices me. It's just the relaxation. Because I wouldn't know what to do with a fish if I came across one. Ooh, did we get a saddle? Hey, we got a saddle and we got some boots. Sadly, I think I'm the only person in this world. So, well, no, I guess there's evidence of previous societies. Yeah, that's so. Maybe those boots aren't mine, but I have littered a lot in this in this world, so maybe it is mine. I don't know. Ooh, curse of vanishing. So curse of vantage. I can't speak. Curse of vanishing is one of a couple different curses that are existent in Minecraft. The way a curse works is different than, say, an enchanted book. Uh, a curse is placed on an item, and then when it's interacted with, it takes effect. Curse of vanishing, if you die and your stuff falls out, the item's gone. There's also a curse of binding, which means no matter what you do, if you put on like that piece, and it's usually on armor, if you put on that piece of armor, it's stuck on you. So like there's folks who have gotten a leather helmet stuck on their head and they can't take it off. And now it might be that if you die that it comes off. I don't remember. I try to avoid any of the items that have curse in the name. Hmm. I love the pitter patter of rain. I mean, it probably sucks for frames in the video game, but like in real life, oh. Now, where I live lately, we've just been getting like thunderstorms and really bad wind and like possible tornado stuff. But I miss just a light, late spring, early summer uh, rain. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll put on like the rainforest. or just like rain at night or rain on the beach or something. I love the sound. It's just so calming. At least to me it is. I don't. Maybe to you, maybe not so much. But okay, so we've got a little bit of items. Let's kind of get rid of some of the junk. I guess this can be a junk drawer. Keep the Nautilus shell. Okay, let's put the saddle in there. Take the saddle with us. Oh yeah, you can also get rotten flesh with fishing, so that's also possible. Now, pretty sure you can't get things like diamonds or anything like that. Nothing too crazy, but the big things that you want are like enchanted books or Nautilus shells. In my case, I'm still wanting more pufferfish because I want to be able to breathe underwater. I'm definitely getting a lot of fish. I mean, it is called fishing after all, I guess, huh? But yeah, so for those of you that have, kind of been following my channel for a while, I just want to say that I greatly appreciate it. When I first got into this, I had different ideas about what it was going to be and how my life was going to be, but for those of you that stuck around, I appreciate it. For those of you that are joining in and, watching my episodes, thank you. Thank you very much. It gives me a little bit of validation in life, honestly. If I'm not putting too much of a fine point on it. I've always had the goal in life that I needed to touch somebody's life. Make a positive impact. When I die, I want people to think, I'm glad Nick was around. And I know that's pretty morbid for a Minecraft episode, but I don't know. I just got a lot on my mind lately. And fishing, sitting here during a fishing video, just relax. It's kind of like therapy. You guys are saving me, I don't know, $400 an hour or whatever ridiculous amount it is just to talk to somebody. So, again, I appreciate it. Alright, what do we get that time? An enchanted book. Ooh, power 4. See, you can get some nifty stuff fishing. I'm happy with the Nautilus shell. I think that's pretty cool. Now, so my fishing rod. My fishing rod has Lure 3 and Luck of the Sea 3. In the past, people used to think that those two kind of canceled each other out, but what it actually means, so with lure, it increases the bite rate of the fish showing up, or treasure, or whatever. So it increases that rate, the rate of exposure to an item from fishing. The luck of the sea increases the potential that item comes from uh, the the pool of treasured items. So things like that saddle that I just got, or the enchantment book, or another enchanted bow. Let's see, flame power 4. See, I'm getting some good stuff here. 8 pufferfish. All right, let's go with one more. That'll give me 9 times 3, 27 water breathing potions. I think that's a good amount. So we'll go for one more pufferfish, and then we'll call it quits. It does kind of stink that you can't get a trident. That'd be cool if you could fish out a trident. I think you should be able to fish out a trident. Mojang, if you're listening, I think that would be a pretty awesome thing. Having spent several hours today trying to get a trident, just throwing it out there for you. Yes, I know. My option is I could create but one of the farms that, yeah, drowned farm or whatever. Though I think I would have to find turtle eggs. I don't know that I've seen very many turtles in this series. Not sure. Maybe in the past I have. I don't know. I think you have to have a warm weather area, and I think I'm considered a cold biome. Just one more pufferfish. One more pufferfish. That sounds like a good name for the episode. Just one more pufferfish. I love the ambient noise, or like the ambient music of Minecraft. I wish that it would play a lot more. I don't quite know what the triggers are. And I know I can oh, there we go. There's our one more pufferfish. I know that you can somewhat control it if you make a music box. But I don't know. I like big butts that I cannot like. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong song. Oh, Enderman leaving pieces of dirt behind. Okay, so we have fished. And fish we have. So let's go put some of our stuff away. And then I think we'll call it quits for today. Alright, so mob drop. One more Nautilus shell. So we need 3 more Nautilus shell. Tools. So I have a couple more name tags. That's good. A flame bow, a fishing rod. Another saddle. Another enchanted. 9 pufferfish. Let's... Okay, I lied. I keep saying that I'm gonna, last time we're gonna do this. One last pufferfish. One more pufferfish. But I think we'll make the enchantments. And then... Okay, now if memory serves, we need nether wart first. So boop and boop. So make those awkward potions. Grab glowstone, because we'll want these to be long lasting. Yeah, glowstone's long lasting. And a pufferfish. And a pufferfish. You get a pufferfish. You get a pufferfish. You get a pufferfish. Alright, so my shield is fully healed, so that's good. Alright, potion of water breathing. So night vision, need golden carrots. Water breathing. Yeah, another word pufferfish. Okay, maybe it's not glowstone. Maybe it is redstone. Because I know gunpowder makes it go boomy boomy. There we go. There we go. Yes. Good. Good. Embrace the redstone. Boom, doom, doom. There we go. So that'll give each of us 24 total minutes of water breathing. Or yep. Okay. Yeah. get some more bottles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I think there is a way with like a hopper or something to automate the dropping of the potions, but I don't know that I necessarily want to get into that. I'm okay with just doing it this way. I apologize. I did not mean to yawn in your ears. Okay, golden carrots. I have those. And we'll get 2 more redstone. I swear, just 1 more pufferfish. And one of these days we need to take on the wither. That way we can make a beacon. Not to be confused with bacon. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now we get night vision. Cool. Good, good, good. Alright. I think that's good enough for today. Let's get out of the tower. And into the rain. Let's get out of the rain and back into the tower. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I had fun fishing and bearing my soul to you guys. Oh well, it's all good. It's all good. Well, yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you enjoyed today's episode, a thumbs up rating is always appreciated. And if you guys have any comments for things that you would like to see in future episodes, leave those down below. You guys take care out there today. Go make that world a better place. Bye-bye.